purpose of this resource is to provide guidance for utilizing scaffolds that are embedded in your EL Education District curriculum. Scaffolding is an instructional method that progressively moves students towards greater independence and understanding during the learning process. It is a temporary support that acknowledges what students already know, the barriers they will face in achieving new learning goals, and the instructional support that will benefit them in negotiating these barriers. Throughout this learning opportunity, we'll focus on examples of scaffolds that already exist within EL education lessons using Lesson 9 from Grade 4, Module 2, Unit 2. An EL Education Scaffold Overview document for elementary ELA grades 2 through 5 can be found in Learning Central under the appendix within each grade level module and in the teacher planning tools for your grade level curriculum. Please refer to this document for additional supports as you plan. The lesson components listed on the slide are where you can locate embedded scaffolds within lessons and will be highlighted throughout this presentation. In this lesson, students continue drafting the informative page of their performance task with a focus on the proof paragraphs and conclusion. Some learners may stumble when drafting sentences for their planning organizers. Consider conferencing with these students in a small group during the work time, providing additional time to write as needed throughout all parts of the lesson. Sentence frames are not provided in this lesson, but if they're needed, reference those provided in the writing lessons during Module 1. Provide ELLs and other students who need scaffolding to write their proof paragraphs with a close model. Write the paragraph for them, but leave out key terms and phrases for them to fill in, providing a word bank if heavier scaffolding is needed. Help the students understand the structure of the essay by color-coding an outline. This will help the students see how the introduction and conclusion restate the same information and how the proof paragraphs link back to the focus statement. For those who need support with concluding statements, brainstorm some examples together. Then have the student choose one that is clearly related but not exactly like their focus to add to their essay. This section offers differentiation opportunities for individual students. Effective differentiation is built on a foundation of engaging, relevant, student-friendly learning targets that clearly define expectations for learning. These learning targets remain consistent amongst all students in the classroom, regardless of the differentiation presented to the learner. EL promotes the practice of differentiating the process through which the students may arrive at the learning targets instead of modifying the target itself. For example, consider color-coding the paragraph boxes in the information writing planning graphic organizer. Also consider highlighting defense mechanism in each of the proof paragraph boxes to emphasize the focus of these paragraphs. The more vocabulary a student is exposed to during learning, the more likely it is that that student will become a better reader. EL lessons point out academic and domain-specific vocabulary that is taught in each lesson. These words should be recorded on a class word wall for students to refer back to throughout the module. Scaffolding is an instructional method that progressively moves students towards greater independence and understanding during the learning process. Refer to the EL Education Scaffold Overview for grades 2 through 5 for additional resources that may provide further support when planning and implementing instruction. As a reminder, additional resources and professional learning videos can be found in Learning Central under the appendix within each grade level module and in the teacher planning tools for your grade level curriculum. If you need more assistance with differentiating scaffolding lessons, you may wish to reach out to the experts in your building, the ESL teacher, special education specialists, intervention team facilitator, or contact the central office coordinating teachers assigned to your school for additional support.